my beautiful people. Welcome to it. This is the most happening show in the motherland. It's a ZMB Talks. And guess who I'm hosting today? We're tapping into a different market, okay? Just a quick advice. Make sure you get up and go hustle. I'm talking about the one and only Rich Bizzy at Shiny Boss.
Yeah, luck.
I'm going to respond to my messages. To my fans.
I'm a plan here, baby.
I'm a plan here, Shiny.
Your office.
Welcome to ZMB Talks.
Thank you very much.
Finally, you are here.
Finally, yeah. Let's
be honest. When did we start planning this?
Yeah, program.
Yeah,
program.
After how long?
Program
I know you don't really go out. But serious?
Yeah.
Now I know you don't really go out, but have you been to this place? It's called The Grand.
Yeah. I've been to this place before.
Okay.
Some time back. I think it's probably.
Oh. So should we expect you here?
Yeah, if you have my places in Gautush to invite. If you don't invite me, you never see me.
So you've had management at The Grand. Please invite.
Invitation. Some drink. Some bomba. Invited. Come and work. We want you to come and perform.
I get it.
Yeah.
I don't really see you for my interviews, Yankee. Like, what's happening?
I do. I think I do. I do feature on most interviews. Like at least, maybe. Shatamasana my interviews. The reason is simple. For my interviews, Nishi. But I'm in a radio station. I always want to read when I loaded but they're asking me about interviews. I mean about a song or about anything, just about music.
Okay.
Because if I go to Rimbo, already per market, one I'm going to change.
Yeah.
Because me, I'm not that type of a person who would talk about my personal life.
But we're about to get personal on this one because we don't know Rich Bizzy. We just see Rich Bizzy, the brand.
Personal,
What's Rich? Tell me, don't hear.
Like I said, personal. So personal.
Personal. You people, did you know Rich Bizzy has got fans all over the world? I didn't know. Me too, I didn't know. Not until someone from the United States says, "You are with Rich Bizzy." Oh my God. Let me talk to you. Remember, I was like, somebody wants to talk to you.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that day?
Right,
that's when I knew to say, so it's a big deal.
Okay.
We've been sleeping on you, son.
No, not really. But I mean, they've been sleeping on me. They're the ones that are behind. That's why I'm about now about to lie up on sleeping on you, much remember. It's because the other group that supports us, they always take us forward.
That's true.
Yeah, so
that's true. I think you have loyal fans.
No, I do have people that support me, and to me, it doesn't matter if it's a small group of people that are supporting me and the other big group of people are not supporting me. Like I'll never give up. I'll go with the team that are supporting me. That's how I am. So kule sunka. Tualishwa kosa. But naunga ta ukosere. Tapara ko inga. Songa pia kosa na kosa then.
Who brought you on scene?
Me.
You brought yourself on scene?
Yes.
How?
What do you mean how?
Like what song? For me, it's because most of the time it's like, no, I did a song with this one, you didn't feature, then they did this, then they did that.
If you look at me right now, last year is when I told myself, okay, now is a time I can work with people, and I want to work on more features now. And even outside Zambia and within Zambia, like this is when I'm thinking, okay, then let me work on more features. Like let me work with people. Okay, because I've believed now that I've made it to the stage where at least someone who has followed my music from way back or from stage one, they're able to say, okay, I'll wish some guys no fikapo. Okay, fikap. Akwanisha. So I'm one artist who didn't come on scene behind someone.
Oh.
Okay. I'm one artist who didn't have my first shows full kubika abantu full pama poster so that abantu let's say because of nani then nani no. I'm one person who believes if I have my show And I put a lot of people, like a lot of big names, just to have people, like to have an audience. I always believe that audience won't come for me.
They'll come for those.
They'll come for the big names that are on the poster. So the time I will be performing on stage, they won't be cheering for me, they'll be cheering for the other guy. So it's better that I'm on a tour. You work on
The numbers.
the numbers.
Audience.
The other day, I saw before, you see how you're growing and how things are moving.
So what song would you say introduced you to,
A song that introduced me on the scene was a copyright of Sawa Sawa.
Which was?
The Sawa Sawa flavor.
How was it going?
So there, obviously, I was just an upcoming, and I said, okay. I remember. In fact, first I did. That was 2012. I did Tondolo. Vale foyambe Tondolo, atiye. I even did the remix with PJ, but it wasn't out. So when I did that song, it started playing all over. Then what happened was, some few weeks, then the Sawa Sawa dropped and it was all over. It was making noise.
How did the Sawa Sawa go?
The Sawa Sawa Sawa. That was the original version. And then mine was like, Shilefana wakulanda po. Ifilelo tulipamo. Ichitemiko chesuchena bulayo. Mulibalo patofi. Mwalimu pata. Baby, something like that. Yeah, if I remember very well. Yeah, so then I was at the club. We had a show somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay. If I remember very well, if it's not material, then somewhere I was trying to quiz up. So I was performing, and you know what happened was, by the time we were performing, on a break, okay, and this song was playing, and everyone was like, I was like, even the time we performed, we went back on stage, performed to Apuisha. Again, the DJ played that song and everyone was like,
Crazy.
So first time I come for this very clear come for natural song. Or whatever the choice on board and
then by then where were you? Were you in Lusaka or
by then, no, with me. That's the reason why most people are confused. Like if you tell people that know me from Lusaka, you tell them I'm from Copper Belt, they will say no.
No.
Because they think I'm from Lusaka. Me, I'm from Copper Belt, born and bred. But now the thing is, I'm one person who used to travel to Lusaka almost every month.
But why? What were you doing in Lusaka?
Business.
It's business.
Yeah, and of course, business, and my father had business here in Lusaka.
Oh, okay.
So even before my business, even when I was in school, still I used to travel to Lusaka a lot. Okay? So even the people in Lusaka, they think I'm from here. Okay? Yeah, so that time I was here in Lusaka, and I just came just to push some music and stuff, because I was recording like an album in 2010 at a studio called Gateway Records.
Gateway Records.
It was at Findeco House. If you know where K Army was, it was just on the other side, same floor. So now after recording, now it didn't come out the whole album never came out, and 2011.
Yeah.
Okay, so now end of 2011, I decided like even before I started recording that album, I used to come to Lusaka mostly sometimes when I my studios. When I used to come to my studios, it's for acting. For acting, but music. But 2010, when I started recording, and I met this guy, my friend Richard. We used to call him Rich Cool.
Is that where the Rich Bizzy comes from?
No. So it was like Rich Bizzy and Rich Coos.
Oh, okay.
In fact, by then I wasn't even Rich Bizzy.
What were you called?
I was Rich Baby. You should ask me if I will tell you nicely. Yeah. So the album didn't come out. So I decided, end of 2011, I decided, I need to do something. And that was when I went to meet Trickster.
Okay.
So the first record that I did with Trickster was Tondor. Not Tondor, in fact. There's another song that I did also, it never came out. So then I recorded Tondoro. Tondoro, then we released it in 2012. So 2012,
That's when your career started.
Yeah, that's when my career started. So 2012, after I did that, and I promoted it massively, and it started playing.
Nice.
So after playing, I started and then I decided, in the bedroom, I got a computer, I started making a beat. I'm sample if my ideas, I'm good at that if I want to.
Oh.
Then I had to take it to Trickster to push. Same week, I think after recording, I took it the following morning. He mixed the song and everything. Next day, we went to City Market. You know, City Market. City Market. I had my friend brother was like a big brother, Skyweb. Kutwala pa next building para pa chiwo. Kuya imina fyo kwa kakasheti shooting kuita magero kama na foreign film. Shoot the next day, like that was like in 3 days. Shot the video. The next day I pushed a video for in 5 days the song was all over.
Oh wow. Wow.
And that's how I even started moving shows. I even used to organize my own shows. That's the reason why you see me here today.
Ah, nice. Back then in school, what was it like? What kind of a pupil were you?
Funny.
This is nice.
It was fun. I was one person who was known by everyone because of Bostele music, like my sports.
Oh, you were that guy.
Yeah, I used to do sports. At school, like people obviously knew he sings and Shana goes to Aremba with money, but it wasn't like I was everywhere because of music. No, I was everywhere because of sports and because I was a cadet. I was like the commander.
You're a commander, cadet.
Yeah, I was like the lieutenant. Yeah,
Oh yeah?
like stars, yeah.
And what sport were you playing?
I used to do volleyball, basketball, triple jump, high jump, long jump, like
You
all
were
these,
that
and I
guy.
was good at everything.
What sport are you still playing now?
Now I'm not doing any sports. Imagine Yeah, so that's but the sad part. Yeah, but yeah, I think that's the reason why everyone knew me at school, and not just at my school, but obviously everywhere, because we used to do inter-school,
Inter-schools,
so it was fun. It was fun. I always miss those days.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the family. Like, what type of background do you come from? Because obviously, even before you mentioned, you say your dad had a lot of businesses. I can tell to say a businessman.
Yeah.
So, like, what type of background do you come from?
I come from I want to from a comfortable background.
Okay.
A Christian background.
Okay.
Okay. Where my father never even used to allow me to do music. Okay. And my mother, the only time she could say, okay, you've done something or good or something, is when I do a gospel song. Okay, that's where I come from. Okay, the only time my father got to start embracing my music thing is when he realized I'm responsible. Maybe obviously because...
At what age was that?
Nobody never fear.
Nobody there. For real?
Yeah, but obviously, I know in his mind he was like, because mostly parents, when they think about music, it's obviously this kid will be for girls, drugs, all these things, and chapa to arrow someone.
Yeah.
But obviously when he realized, but this guy is responsible, and obviously he's doing things the right way, he started supporting me.
And I'm sure they're proud of you now.
Yeah, they are.
Did they call you Peter stage?
No,
like
but I'll tell you, even now, my father won't tell me way back and now. Like, he'll never tell me anything about my music. Maybe he'll just encourage me when he sees something, maybe, because even like from the start, he used to encourage me with things like, you should be strong, you should be white, this, like me being a public figure, but maybe he won't be telling me straight, like, you know, because you're doing music and obviously you found this, you find this, people will be saying this about you and you have to be strong. But obviously you just tell me, you have to be strong.
You have to be strong.
You know, that kind of yeah, and I know, obviously, yeah, he's talking about this, and I would do exactly the thing. So even before I was famous, I already knew what I'm going into. Yeah, because I used to be told.
Nice. Yeah. So besides the music, the business, what other things do you do?
There are a lot of things that I do. Up now, I'm going into 100% farming.
Hey!
But wait.
What are we
I've got a studio running.
Okay, that we know.
A studio running where I've got other upcoming artists that I also promote. Okay. Some of them, they are not yet known out there, but we're working. And also I've got PA system that also that I do use and also hire out. So it's not like nangoni in that university, you know, that kind of thing.
Kuliko business yemuna hesabu ya buyakanga chabati apapena pa na because I feel them just change and start doing something else.
Oh, nice shape. You know, I've tried a lot of businesses. Some of the businesses, it's not like in a kanga. Maybe it's because, okay, I'm rich busy and I can't be there.
Oh.
You know, that kind of a thing. But there is money, but the only problem is maybe just because I love music so much and I want to keep the rich busy name and I can't be there. Okay. I can't be in the street doing that thing. Maybe if I have to work on that, then let me find someone that I can put there to run that business. And maybe I don't find the person to put there, then I've about, anyway, we'll work on it next time. Yeah.
Nice. I love the fact that you talked about upcoming artists because there's this upcoming artist I knew through you.
Oh, yeah.
Florine.
Oh, yeah.
Are you Florine through you?
A very good. And
now seeing her on BBC, it's like, oh, my rich business now got a vision. He had a vision.
Yeah, she's a very talented female artist that we have in Zambia now. Yeah.
What's your record label called?
Your
record label, what is it called?
Tulibantu Promotions.
Tulibantu Promotions.
There's a lot of people know that, and they didn't know it's me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there is, so I have a lot of young upcoming artists and very talented. Artists like Biko Biko, who's also a producer, artists like DJ Cent, artists like Kruji, Kapili Kapish, and I've got other new artists that I have to introduce on scene maybe these coming weeks because like we try to rebrand also, and
nice.
In as much as I'm under a record label called KMP because it's one of the big record labels in Zambia, and obviously I can't just abash or I can't just kill everything because you know it's not every young artist that is going to be on that platform. So even as I'm on that platform, I can also still help some other guys. You know, like as you all know, like Rich Bizzy, there's Mac2 on that record label. Obviously, it's still even Mac2, Slap D, and other these guys are still helping other artists. You know, that are not on that record label.
Yeah.
So
the boss is back. The boss is back. Why did you give us the boss is back? Where did you go?
No, I didn't go anywhere. I've been having that question from a lot of people. So with the boss is back, the concept is it's all about you know, even when I was recording the song, I had the video in my mind. Okay, I had the video running. So if you watch my videos, it's been long. I think that I don't know the last video that I did where we had, you know, like the full dancing routine and everything, you know, like, and people know me Rich Bizzy for the best performance and saying, you know, this guy can dance and everything. And obviously me trying to do something different, and those people think I'm running away from me.
Okay.
Just like those people who believe, Rich Bizzy, okay, but Rich Bizzy imba piano,
no, but yeah.
Rich Bizzy imba dance, or Rich Bizzy. We're also trying to impress, but I won't focus on that style. Yeah, so it's not like I went somewhere. No, it's because I brought back something that I did a long time.
Ah, nice.
So that was the dance, the shanuko. Yeah, so
Vamona with a chupo kudu.
bye.
Yeah. How did you start dancing? Nae na ku school
Now
culture.
with dancing, me, I'll tell you the truth. With dancing, me, I never used to dance.
What happened?
Okay, I used to dance, but different routines with what I do now. We used to do dance or raga that time. Put me on stage and you can just you should ask Dandy Crazy.
You were dancing with Dandy Crazy?
No, you know those moves that I'm talking
okay,
about.
okay.
You know, most people from the Copper Belt, those times, yeah, I'm a dancer, I'm a raga, you know, Billy Man, Chan. Those days, I'm a dancer. And we used to be in my groups where we used to do my competitions, and most of the times to win a number one, we used to have a number two. That's what used to happen. So, me changing to this is when I realized, okay, I wanted to do something different. Even the music that I used to do way back was dance. Then I changed and I said, okay, I thought I go something different singing, and then I decided, okay, I'll feature a rapper in the song. And I featured an upcoming rapper. Okay? After I featured an upcoming rapper. So in the song, you should watch Tondolo. So now every time when I'm performing, people used to tell me, video.
You're also going to dance for us. So
then I was like, oh, so these people enjoy that kind of dance. So then that's how I just kept it like I had to make it serious and official, like, you know, like, and in my mind I was like, oh, this is business. So if people want this, then obviously go up here.
Yeah, go up there.
And I even took my rehearsal serious. I rehearse almost every week. So
yeah, that I know.
Yeah.
That I need to be present at one of your rehearsal sessions, you know.
So tomorrow I'm rehearsing. Today's what? Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday.
Yeah.
So Thursday you're rehearsing.
So tomorrow I'm rehearsing live from morning to afternoon to evening, rehearsing the dances.
Since we're talking about dancing and, you know, rehearsals, I've noticed you also accommodate both male and female.
Yeah.
You know? And it's funny enough that I haven't heard any story about Rich Bizzy doing this to this girl, Rich Bizzy doing that to... How do you... Even in terms of pay, I don't think people complain, you know, so much the. How do you manage to do that?
First things first. You know, when you're working with people, respect has to be the first thing, you know? Like, you respect them, that's when they're going to respect you.
True.
Okay.
True.
So dancers, you know, me, what I always tell my dancers is that my dancers, they're like my partners. These guys are like my partners. They're not, they're my dancers, yes, I pay them, and obviously I teach them how to dance. Some of them, it's even difficult to make them know a certain move or something.
Yeah.
But I always make sure, because, you know, like, I always understand, okay, this one will be good in this one will be good in this. And this is what makes a group, okay, or a team. You know, because one person can't know everything.
True.
You know. So kusanga to you, alishbokushana, tajbokupama, ulawombi, alishbokupama, ulawombi alishbokutenshi, songo mawabika pama, kusanga tinga, asafika brapa kushana. Uyara sambisha kwa banango. Oh, no, go Steph. Oh, asafika paso. So we move together. So now the thing is, every time we're working, I know they're my dancers, like I said, but I don't take them like my dancers.
But your partners.
Yeah, like, they're my partners. These are like my friends. You should ask promoters who hire me. They will tell you, I always refuse to sleep at a different lodge with my dancers. One. Where you take me is where you take my dancers. Okay. What I'm eating is what my dancers are eating.
Yeah.
Prepare food on the table and then I eat with my dancers. That's me. Okay, so whatever money I make, so they always understand me and they know. Ngani nkwata fena ngufesha mtumba ndikuwa sendo kya kwa straight for whatever, you know. So that kind of a thing. They know even when they are approached by someone else, obviously they will sit down and think and say, but okay. Understand that kind of a thing. So obviously, date move for my story. I'm for my story and
No, for real, because I personally haven't heard any stories.
Yeah, no. And some of my dancers, I've got like 3 dancers who I've been with from 2012.
Wow.
Yeah, I've got 6 dancers. In fact, 2. In 2012, I had 3 dancers. So one was married for mom. So Natasha and Ababi. So Ababi, yeah, but then years, I think 2 or 3 years after, one joined. Then again, so there are 6. And 2 of those dancers started with them. They were like my first dancers that I had, 2012.
That's some loyalty.
The first show that I had in Mbala, I was like, I'm going to go to dancers. And the first week, nishtabai shwapone for the fiance. Nishtoile kwa kwenda kuna bali na mkuseka fa bad zone. But apa. Ora wasa karo kutulipire mpia.
What?
But apa no baba ngabatu bafontu baba tawe. Kama tu ba federa ba shows to ara isa kai ba kero kutulipire mpia. So tu too many shows and all.
Shows and but speaking of that, have you found yourself in a situation whereby you've performed besides those guys? Not that bad.
Yeah, no, I'm sure obviously most artists, or if not everyone, have been in that situation before. You know, promoters sometimes will tell you, okay, Shani, and you know these things where you don't sign. You know, oh, talk to me na koshinga. Ile time bakamanga na sina ngo 25. Yeah, you know, Yampurungu is like 200. Is it 200 kilometers from? Is it 1,000? 1,000. I said 1,000 from here or something.
Tumpurungu. I've never been there, so.
Good daddy.
Hey.
Uraila 2.5 ka. Now sasa ndana dancers. We have to go bakamba bali kupera kwa 1 pin. Kali yako. Bali kupera kwa 1 pin WhatsApp perform ro basa kana kupera. No, tafendere bwino. Tafendere bwino mairo. I'm still have my ticket. We're waking up, not waking up.
What?
No, but this time they can't do that because Shalamba wanu. Ngana pera budget, ngatawa pera budget. More especially now that we are under a record label. The contract is from a record label. I can't kulipira kuba so wing. You know, so you pay me, you give me a date. If I don't show up on that show, obviously it's you to sue me. Unless there's something, maybe before my days here, so if you have to cancel the show, okay, artist nalo, hospital, maybe there's nothing you can do. But not that, so I come to that function, I perform, I give it my all. It doesn't matter because then nobody advertise that play, the show. So when you hire me, it's you to advertise and everything. So
Yeah.
We can even call an American artist, Nigerian artist to come if you don't advertise the show because they don't know about the show.
True.
So it's to advertise the show fully, much to advertise but if you don't advertise, how do you expect an artist? Yeah. You understand?
Now, you know what's funny? When people see me presenting like I'm energetic video, people think, Nishi, now mamo video. But for me, it's just energy. You get it? So I'm sure same applies to you. When people see you doing my dance, I think I reach busy, but I'm more dizzy. Or maybe now I start something. How do you come up with the energy on stage, and how do you deal with such comments from people?
Like I said, I rehearse almost every week. So this is like normal to me. When I'm on the rehearsals, rehearsing, we always, repeat a song until we perfect some moves. So maybe one song we'll rehearse one song, maybe even 5 times. So we'll be rehearsing, let's say from 14 hours to maybe let's say 18. 3 years after. So
boss is back.
then when I'm performing, then I go perform for 2 hours. One song I'm just performing it maybe once. So it's nothing to me. You understand? Sometimes what about some folk kunaka. Or was peaking I can borrow go for now be club what 2 hours more sign 2 hours non-stop on the perform was at the but so she now perform in 4 hours.
So the key is to practice, eh?
Yeah.
Nice.
So just practicing, you know?
Nice. You didn't tell me, Rich Baby. You didn't tell me your real names.
Rich Chilufia.
Richard.
Not Richard Chilufia. R-I-C-H.
There's a Richard somewhere.
I did it with.
I did it. Richard.
So it's just Rich, R-I-C-H. So Rich is my real name. Actually, Biz was supposed to be just Biz, my stage name.
I can reach the 30 real name.
I don't know.
Hey, real rich. Not rich.
It's an issue.
Chilufia, not rich. Okay.
Ya tsungu.
Rich
Beula. Avia spaktunika ya machina bare for to beule. Beule.
Now I'm a parent. So rich, okay? Now a lot of people
so in nation and that's no kuchina nothing and shabu kenga chure
rich but today wouldn't say busy.
So this will coffee. Yeah.
Nice. Now, one question again is a lot of our artists, especially Zambian artists, tend to shy away from issues of depression, fidia. You can't tell me like from 20. You said when did you start? 2010.
Starting music, obviously. It's way back, obviously, when I was in school. Why change it? Back over it, post about my book, song book, you know, even when I was in grade 8, Shani, but serious music and getting into the music industry.
2012.
That was 2012.
So since 2012 up until now, was there like a moment that almost got you into depression? Like,
Son, not many times though, but there's been a time where I just sit down and I just go like, but you know, I don't blame those people who think some other artists maybe very panda. What I would tell them is that you have to work for it, and then God's time is the best. I've had a time where I just sit down and ask myself, today. And you know, this thing of you know, trying to blame someone for your failure or for you not doing or being who you want to be. It beans. So na ikara panshi na tontonga nisho nchitire but ni fika kopara pa fika bana ndeba muna wale tresango na babachi sika haya na nona fika kopara ya level. Then I just prayed and I told God, mwere sa talent mwampera ngatapara ko ikaya ipokeni. I prayed mwalimpera talent, I'm talented, I can even help someone write a song, rap it or rimbo rwaya ngai nenishi. You know, and also putting in hard work and with God's blessings, things started happening.
Nice.
And I know but back home, the people that I used to sing with, some of them, was said about waking about WhatsApp championship being at if I try to or you be a subscriber, how I'd panda.
But tamo pandires pas chichi.
You start a Bentley at Nari Panda.
But do you think Juju works in music?
I don't think so. You know, talent is talent. When you're talented, you're talented. So, talent can only be killed if you're not hardworking. So, without hardworking, talent, yeah, fear. It's nothing. People will be saying, you sin, it's not talented. But if you don't wake up every morning just to try and do all these things, which Bizzy, where are you? I need to have an interview with you, yes, and prepare all these things, make sure the cameras and the lights are on. You are here, you've been here, I don't know how many hours before we even start this show.
Yeah.
Are you telling me this show need to be successful? Can it show on thing? Can people watch this show if you're not there putting things together with the team? That's the way it is. If I don't wake up in the morning, go in the studio, write songs, go. It has to start with me, Panganda Naima, na go studio, na rembo, na record, then I put in my energy from there. Naima futi no rimbo futi, I'm going to pushing over. Luambo kulida abantu, luambo kurumva. Then there I'm good. But no man has found that me, na got talent
You're not even working. How many songs do you record in a day?
No, I'm not that kind of a person who would sit down in the studio and record.
The whole day.
I can record, let's say, 3 songs, but I won't call them songs because maybe I won't even finish. Maybe they'll just be ideas. Maybe I back a chorus.
Okay.
Maybe Rurimbo right now. I'm going to idea in a beat na change and I back a verse. Then in Ganava if you now whatever the other day, and I'm going to have an idea was going to some mood, then I can sit down and just finish the whole song. So it depends with the mood, my idea of the mood. So I sit down. And one thing that people don't know, what I want to tell them, most of my songs, starting from the beginning, most of my songs I always do my beats like Napanga. What do you call it? Okay, Napanga skeleton, yeah, beat how I want it to be. Then I take it to a producer that I think, okay, this one, I'll push Rurimbo win.
Okay.
So, most of the people love to call about the mat. Ulewa wishmokumudisha bunoni udia. Ngare kana udia akapwawe ngalishafinga twala kuliuda. I work with a lot of producers who are talented, and the reason why I don't want to stick with one producer is because of that same thing. Okay. So you devote like a sound. But all the producers that I work with, they are very good producers, very talented, and we're in good terms, they're my friends. So it just depends. Sometimes, for example, I'll record a song and I'll even tell Shank, well, I and I won't give Shank to mix it, but you give it for example, for example, I'll be in the studio with Biko, who is my producer at my studio. Na record and then I'll say just boy. So it's because I want different ideas in one song. That's the reason why. So it's be sitting in the studio, record, big on then we get that to apera umbi. Nangu, there are some other songs that I've done uadisha ni umbi. Like for example, Ufi Pantule. Ufi Pantule, the song that I did with White Celeb and Chef on
Yeah.
DJ sent kustudio kumiande wapangile beat, everything. And recorded me, everything. Just boy at mixing. So nice. Just boy at mixing for him.
Nice.
That's the way it is.
Nice. One of my favorite songs done by you. Dubai. Yeah.
That's one of my favorite songs.
Wait, sing for me this part. Vamuna with a chupa.
Vamula ile chupa Dubai. Bye, ati wedding kabela. Dubai, bye, vacation Dubai.
What do you think of Blessers? What do you think? You find with a Blesser now?
Blessers.
What can you say?
Blessers. Blessers know what I pay my blessings there.
You find with a Blesser.
No, the Blessers obviously. I won't say they're good for someone because my thought is the people that we call blazers, they've got families. The people that these divas or slay queens call blazers, they've got families. Families never na same age na barabe na slay queens, and of course some of them They managed to provide home, and they managed to provide good sleep, which is, but not okay again. Because kunganda, idabale tora kuri sleep queen, ngabale tora ngaya kunganda, fenga ile badabo kuraka fire isola. Okay, so it doesn't matter ngana ukwacha. You know, sometimes the kula ama blazers bakobati na kwacha. In fact, because I chukula batu mwa tari for gero. Na kwata fuma chomo obate mwana fera ngobo no gwini. You already know mo ule fura kashingo kole mshitarago shano kole wambe no kulona blaze ule kwa bati. Era ngam picking a coffee apa kumuntu mwana kwa viti ice. Mano ya burosha. Ma blaze amfire kebya upo.
And you know what? You know what's funny? Someone told me to say, Rich Bizzy is one of the most respectable men in this industry. I don't know, but then it's like, you are not really up and down with girls, you're just reserved, Fidia. Are you seeing yourself to be a blesser in the next future?
Blesser? Ngala blesser bana, ngala blesser baba na bandini. Blesser bya upo. Pia jo shole fokole pira abashano. Maybe baranda bati. No, me one person who would help someone if I have. I'm one person, you come to me and you tell me, boy, in the weekend, you don't come to the Imperial Shingo. I'm going to chinga, I'm forget. Yes, if there are days that, like people like us and maybe people around me, there are days where you don't have big things to do and you just decide, okay, let's just have fun. And you sit down and drink. Like normal people. You're talking business, you're making plans and stuff. Not every weekend, just because you haven't out.
Yeah, you have to go out.
So you weekend you go for guys in Perakoshan, you weekend in Gaisa, guys in Devo, you weekend in Gaisa, which busy. You weekend in Devo I'm gonna forget. But when you have issues, a problem that I think I can help and it will, those are blessings.
Okay.
If I have, I'll help. If you have a business that you want to do and I've got something, I can help. Not even
let's talk about the biggest song in the country right now. Pambade, boom, 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 boom. The power
nothing comes on a silver plate.
Nothing. And you know what's funny? I mean, you've got a studio. You could easily sample a piano in your studio. You give it to Jazzy Boy, Ashtap or something. Why did you find it important to go down to South Africa, work with those people, put them on a record, and let them produce that song?
Originality. I have a lot of songs. I have a lot of songs in the studio that I've finished, and those that maybe Parisharako Vesi, Mona Shanishanoko could simply get those ideas and just take them to the guys. Vaimbamo Fiamma voices, Nangona Tuna Fiamma voices, Nama beat, Vaimbamo, Nabuena, Sapper, Nama producers, Bandwa mixer. Okay. So here's one thing. Everyone has got plans. So I'm going to tell you some of, like, this is just part of my plan. I don't know how I'm gonna explain for people to understand, but just try and understand in whatever way I'm gonna explain it. Okay. So me as Rich Bizzy, from 2012, like I said, from 2012, even before a lot of people knew me, I'm one person who used to push shows and perform like everywhere. And now, this is 2021, I would say I've performed almost everywhere. Quick at stating, Namagianding, Shanik, I've driven almost to every part of Zambia. I've got a car, it's a Mazda Tribute. They call it Blue Chopper. I've traveled with it almost everywhere. I've performed everywhere. And so I sat down and said, okay, Tapuisha Zambia. This is what me thinking before I could even tell my management or my team. In perform a concert. And I know Even when I do a hit song now today, boom, again still. Narabokera kumongo parapene na imbire, kabokera kwa sama parapene na imbire kumansa parapene na ile performer, or go back to maybe when I go to a new place or perform there at a new place. Again kwa new place food next month food yoko ngesa bokera food. Next year yoko ngesa bokera. Okay. I'm not saying I don't want to be going back there, but it's not exciting anymore.
I get it.
Understand? It's like I'm done. Paras narambo kumfobona na Africa.
I get it.
Okay. So what am I supposed to do to keep going? So breakthrough. Okay. Tusitokufya sanako outside the box. Tumeko Zambia. Kwata ku market na imbi.
True.
So dream yako bati. Financial performer this weekend I'm in Mazabuka, the other weekend I'm in Choma, the other weekend Southern Province, Northwest, and shan. Therefore, no, but a month is performing in Tanzania, the other month is in the London, Shanshanoko, Zimbabwe, Alikush, France. That's what we are dreaming for. Okay. We do try to perform for the much to patari mafia, but therefore a week in the Kushani, in Tantamika got tour. Ni US tour, Las Vegas, China, Tantamika. That's what
I get it.
So how do we start? Okay. Panono. Kwamba kuingira pawa mama shako naba. I think 2019 I went to Uganda, collaborated with the B2C guys. If you check them out, you know that they are doing very well. I did Dangote video where I featured the triplets, Ghetto Kids, the dancers that French Montana featured in that song. What song is that again?
You are unforgettable.
Okay? French Montana bari rumba, ineta bari rumba nish. Yeah, so.
Oh wow, that's a nice one.
Yeah, so no mentality is sort of in. So now, South Africans. Okay, so on the streets, me, I'm not, I'm different. I'm not a R&B singer, hip-hop, rapper or something. I'm a singer, and my style is different, okay? So, if I want to tap in these guys' market, what am I supposed to do? Mapere market yandi, nakupuka market yao. Never know they for market, yeah, but they for market. When they follow me, rich biz, they follow rich biz and I feel I never rich biz film. But no matter it doesn't matter because I know my fans know how I can sing, how I can dance, how I can shine, how I can shine. That's the reason why I'm going to move video to reach time for this because I don't know how to dance on my piano for shine. So I
get it.
Next time I will learn and I will do it.
I get it.
Okay? So, because we want to tap into their market. So, what's happening? What's trending? Me, personally, the market that I wanted from SA was the street and a piano.
Yes.
And who's trending on the street?
John Vurigete.
Mapara jazz. Kawawe na batu waraweka. Ndoro shiwapa, hawarashtika bagai pa street. Awe, kare bangu ni mwese mudia, intonena, bagai to amana na pota pango kama plans, to aisha the next thing, to remove studio.
How's the song doing that side?
It has already started playing on MTV. Yes.
Pambare.
So in fact, MTV started playing it before I launched it, and there's the reason why I even launched it before my date. I was supposed to launch it maybe next week. So that's the main reason, tapping into the market.
Dope.
And I didn't want to change anything. I didn't want anyone else to make the beat, but themselves.
People. Okay.
And I gave it to them. And there was curfew, but we left. Not Tina. There was curfew. 22 hours. You have to pack your cars. No movements. But we left the studio on 0 something.
Ish.
I think 02.
Ish.
That's when we started moving from Pretoria to Johannesburg, where we were sleeping. To waking up. And it was fun because I was working with the guys that are not like the people that I've just known for a short period of time, like for hours or days.
Yeah.
And then here in the studio, trying to to connect and put
Yeah.
ourselves together and just make something that.
From the video, I thought maybe you guys were friends.
That's what I'm saying. So we're trying to connect. So from that day, like the day we were shooting the video, we recorded the previous day, and then the next day we shot the video.
Ah, dope.
Okay. So we shot the video before the song was even mixed. So yeah.
Only rich
So
Bizzy does that.
this is how serious things and how we want things to, to run, because we before I evoke one out there, if you're in the field.
Dope.
So the guys were very happy, and I think we connected very well, and yeah.
Last words to your fans, please.
Yeah. So last words. No, I think the only last word that I have right now is that before I say thank you to you guys, thank you to the Almighty God for blessing me, from day one till now, still running. Okay. Like I was telling the people at my video launch the other day, I played my first song, which is Tondo. I played the video and they watched and I was like, they were laughing about it.
No.
Like, Mama, I story on the what I did. So thank you very much to everyone that has been supporting me from day one till now. They're the people that know the struggle that I've been through. I don't even need to explain. Some of them, they used to see me in Lusaka walk from Garden House, Kanyama, Soweto, go to TV stations just to have an interview and stuff. And so they know where we're coming from.
Yeah.
So they know that we're panda, they know we're working hard. They know we're still doing it and we're still going far. They know even what we have started now, we'll put through and we'll be there, and they will still say, I'm the I don't know. I fish the first back Uganda to talk to I fish about Shani. So thank you very much, guys. And what I ask is continue supporting, continue being there for me, and not just for me, but for the Zambian music industry, because we want it to grow. Thank you very much, guys. And thank you very much to you, Edina, and the team.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
We've
very
been
much.
planning this interview for, I think, close to a year now.
Yeah, no, I've really enjoyed myself, and thank you very much for having me.
Oh, thank you. Don't forget, this is the Grand. You have to come and visit this place.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I think they need to invite you to come and
perform.
But the stage, Japo. Okay, you know what's happening? My lips are itching to review the next collab, but I'll just say bye. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Remember to like, share, subscribe, and who do you want to see next? I've been your girl, EDNA, the People's Bait. Till next time. Thank you so much for supporting ZMB Talks, guys. We love you. Mwah.